I always forget to start the recording. Ay. The people won't hear my beautiful pun. It is I, the Frenchiest fry, and all they have. Okay, last time, we took care of that one debuff. Yeah. French mentioned opinion rejected. Good, you passed the test. You passed the test, nobody. You passed the test. You passed the test. Well done. Yeah, good evening, nobody. Hope you're doing a-okay today. And had a good day. Evening, I mean for me this evening it's 10 p.m. Meaning, assuming you're American, should be 4 p.m. Anywhere between 4 p.m. and 2 p.m. Depending on which side of the, or like, which part of the US you're in. It's a Tuesday, ain't it, baby? I don't want to steal from these people. Not again, at least. Got to cock out early today. Damn, cock. Cook out early. Life is good? Hell yeah. Very good to hear. I'm very glad to hear that. I don't have to account for much more today. It was very good to hear. No more numbers. Only mediocre German. I forgot to open the chat for YouTube again.
A new challenge for me.
I wish Chatterino supported YouTube chat.
I'm at your service.
Choo-choo. Dead man. A sinewy middle-aged man watches the bustle of the bay with a detached expression. Every so often, whenever his eyes linger on the blood mark inscribed nearby, his face changes strangely and his hands clench into fists. 40,000 the stream category. No, it's 40. Damn it. You know, 40,000 can be rewritten into letters. 40,000, you know. So just press F12, inspect element, and just edit the category, you know, then just write out 40,000. Or just, instead of 40, just edit the 40. Then it's like 40k. 40. Just as he begins to hear the rumble of an approaching train, the man's gaze turns towards the tracks. He leans forward. What do you think you're doing? What? I didn't. The man starts and almost falls, but manages to keep his balance. In the dim illumined light, you notice old scars scattered all across his body. The scars seem vaguely familiar. Well, let's look at them. The scars all vary in length, width, depth, and shape. However, you notice a pattern in the way the scars are aligned, as well as a series of faded symbols on the man's rough skin. Deaf cultists bear similar marks on their bodies. But spinners are constantly renewing their wounds, while this man's look long since healed. Your eyes always return to the blood symbol. What do you know about it? It's a symbol of the blood-spun web. I come here every watch, but it hasn't been here now. I guess today must be a special day. Who the hell are you? A dead man. I lost my name years ago. I've been just another dead man ever since. You dare insult the rogue trader with your impudence? Your body may already be covered in scars, but your tongue seems to be asking for more. Abelard, calm down, homeboy. You look like you're about to take your own life. Are you having a rotten day? My whole life has been rotten, and I only have myself to blame. I've tried to change things, fix things, but I always ended up here, so eventually I accepted the truth. You know the symbols of the blood-spun web. You bear similar scars. Were you a spinner? I was, but I failed to complete my final assignment, so I was exiled from the cult. The vizier told me to kill the one who would be at a certain junction of the utility tunnels at a certain hour. I went to the appointed spot. Then I waited. An hour, 2, 5. The junction was still empty. Nobody came. After hours of waiting, I finally realized the person at the junction had been me the whole time. It was my... Well, it seems Fortbav tested the new, sort of reworked rewards, because I've changed some of the rewards. Big Fort is one of them. I decided to, since you are the one who really likes it, Fortbav, I decided to, yeah, make it like the thing that shows being Fortbav appeared. Now that I think about it, I think... Wait, hold on, I need to check the audio tester, because I think those might all be... I think they're covering all the audio things. Hold on. Yeah, the Fortbav one is on every track. Is it? Yeah, Fortbav is on every one, on every single one of them. And it's only meant to be 2. Hold on, I need to edit this real quick. So just 1 and 2. Where's this one? I also edited Join Duty. If you want to give that a try. I think I also made it cheaper. Stalker Gamma. Yeah, this one needs to be 2 as well. German mode, Fortbav, Bayern mode. Are there any others? I only know of... yeah. Okay, the joint duty is the way it is. Okay, no, everything is in order. Okay. But, yeah, I changed it to that. I in order to get your profile picture, right, I had to open, I had to open browser Discord, inspect element, find the profile picture, find the Contra Distribution Network Discord link, and then download it from that. Yeah, well, it was fun to set up. I just decided today that a bit of upgrading was in order, and it was a bit of the upgrading I've done. I wanna, you know, add a few more things that make the stream just a tiny bit more special, and that was one of them that I really wanted to do. So the spinners simply let you go. There be no attempts to find and kill you. There was no pursuit. I thought I'd see their black blades the very next day. Instead, years passed without them taking my heart. I tried starting a new life, but the terror never stopped eating away at me. When I got truly desperate, I went to the Temple of Death myself, but no one there would speak to me. When I gave them my name, they just whispered, "Separate has gone to the Undying One." They looked for me like I wasn't even there. I lived like this for 20 years, like a coward, like a dead man. Now open your other elements. Oh shit, I'm sorry. Sorry for what? Our daddy told us not to be ashamed of our dicks, especially if they're good size and all. You were ordered to die? For what reason? The man looks at you. But some would choose to leave the righteous path. These earn penance in due time. Her whip sings vengeance in renegade madness. Her blades pass sentence. For cowards seek to hide their hearts, but death makes no pretendence. It takes what it is due in essence. He stops, then adds hoarsely, the third verse of the Song of Trailing Blood. The Vizier recited it to me before sending me on my final assignment. I didn't realize at the time that it was my judgment. Another verse, another step along the trail of blood. The riddle is trivial. It is time for death to take what it is due, and the Vizier is waiting expectantly for you to carry out the sentence he passed years ago. Oh, mind is empty and pure. You, empty and pure. You know, pure The person that named themselves Fartbath just to have a good laugh at casters saying the name. The person who's constantly sending me gotcha in my DMs. The person who followed me because I knew gotcha. A very pure person indeed. Yeah. Nah, you're good, home. There were plenty of reasons. I saw death. I offered him the souls of the most pleasing men and women I could find, because it kindled my passions. I killed well-off crewmen that didn't deserve their wealth, and I took their thrones. I killed enforcers who looked into my eyes without fear, because I wanted to be feared. I reveled in bloodshed. I betrayed the tenets. I realized it, but I couldn't help it, because I enjoyed it. You're good. Hey, thank you for having been here for at least 5 streams. Greatly appreciated. Thank you. Vicious Ashmog, you used people's faith in the exalted one to justify abusing the power that was given to you. That's not particularly remorse if you killed any more innocent souls since you ran. No, I've been afraid to touch my own knife since that day. Thought it might just stab me on its own, but the temptation is always there. I will not judge you, nor will I decide your fate, for all you're disgusting about going to release and create so much may live on suffering, fearful of every shadow. As the Emperor is annoyed, I hereby overturn the Vizier's verdict. This cold ruined your life, and for what? For a mere... It's not particularly remorseful. I spent years in remorse. I'm tired of it. You're a coward and a butcher of the innocent. I will purge my ship of your existence. I will not judge you, nor will I decide your fate. Farewell, you're disgusting. I will not going to release you, so crave so much. Nah, I killed the guy. I mean, not because of these, but... The man does nothing to stop you. He even leans closer to the rails, accepting his fate with a smile on his face. The undying one is death. This is Sparta! This is Sparta! Okay, so I was meant to kill this guy, I suppose. But now, our resources are gone. Oh, now the icons are showing me this way. The day will come where we will resist the urge to crawl into the darkest holes looking for the grisliest omens, and I will... Is that the rogue trader himself? Yes, he's me. Sordid goon. Sordid goon. Remember when it wasn't called goon, but it was called Coomer? I do. Still think it should be called Coomer and not Gooner. Okay, where's the next icon? Oh boys, I have to go back down here. Then you stare at the mark, the symbol. I can see the colors remaining from it akin to blood mixed with milk. What? Blood mixed with milk? Oh, I can't go here. Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, we have to go back down here and get a rash again. Yay. Let's not stay here for too long. Oh, her. There's a blood symbol next to you. I've seen such marks before. Is this another part of the song of trailing blood? Then I burst into hysterical laughter. Oh yes! Oh yes! The song! Here, listen, listen. The woman starts chanting hurriedly. She wandered an eternity in dark, yet was consoled, web foretold. Undying one's a secret, blood secret glowed, a light to guide her fate or fall. But threads must end, and so the spider did that which was owed, her life and death to ship bestowed. A final test. This time, they want you to make a sacrifice. If one were to interpret this entire mystical surge as a repetition of the saints' journey, then the logical conclusion is that you are supposed to sacrifice yourself, to merge with the blood that has drenched the flagship from bow to stern. She laughs again. And you see if you learn to see. Look into the darkness. Look. Well, let's peer into the darkness then, I guess. You peer into the darkness and are gradually able to make out the outlines of objects hidden in the shadows. Rotting corpses, rough walls, the twitching death throes of infected people left here to die. You see no light in this place, only more darkness and despair. You don't see, do you? You don't see! Sedena shakes her head frantically and starts tearing off her rags. Strips of her decaying flesh peel off along with them. You will not see until you become like Sedena, the flesh and the blood of the ship. How do I become the flagship's blood? Oh, Sedena will show you, and you will see the true light. Come now. Plunge into the ventilation shaft and become the flagship's blood.
I won't tolerate weakness.
You want me to jump in? Oh, okay. Going all of the coom out. The rotating blades promise nothing but a senseless and brutal death. Slipping past them would require some unreasonably precise calculations, or blind luck. But listening to the air currents, for a moment you think you hear Zedna's whispered prayer rising from the depths of the shaft. YOLO. Madness. Stop! Don't do it! Whee! Temple of the Bloodspawn Web. Wait, it's just me.
Follow my lead.
Death called us. The Undying One is death. The Undying One is duty. Duty? Join duty. I can jump over here.
I rise to the occasion.
The Undying One is death. The Undying One is duty. The death cultist bows his head reverently. There are large holes in the compartments and ceiling. The spinners have dismantled the bulkheads to expand their temple
None
ever
shall
higher.
stand in my way.
Okay. Chest. Okay, what do you have to say? The Undying One is death, the Undying One is beauty. Okay, here. The Undying One is death, the Undying One is duty. Go down. Can I go up? Put you. What the fuck? The Undying One is death, the Undying One is beauty.
About time.
Okay. What the fuck, Pujan? Polish people, am I right? The deaf cultist bows his head reverently. Cool. Tanks of improvised bridges constructed from beams and flooring stretch ever higher. Not unlike a web, the temple is growing as if it were a living orgasm.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
I lay claim to the star.
What is that?
What is what? Oh, goods. Yay, more fuel. Okay, deaf cultists. Goldstone sarcophagi serve as deaf cultists' bed. The bones of their deceased comrades are their bedding. Oh. Cool. Part of the cultist service to the Undying One involves turning the corpses of the departed into sacred altars for the blood-anointed congregation to pray at. Where's Rooster? Choco Rose. What do you mean? I'm a creamer.
I won't tolerate weakness.
You keep saying it, I'm a creamer. I'm not a streamer, what are you on about? What is this streaming?
Done.
Athletics easy. Spinner's Blade. Death Call. Bloody Pact. The knife grants a special ability called Crimson Rage. The melee can suffer damage and 25% of the maximum to regain 1 AP. It loses all the temporary wounds and increases the melee damage by the same amount for one.
A new challenge for
I think I
me?
already have a few of those. I don't know what you're talking about. I am used saying creamer because... Oh, Cassia. Oh, my entourage is here. Or entourage or whatever. Or however you call that. My people. 4th spinner, 3rd spinner, 6th spinner. Oh, Medicaid 35%. Ooh. A frail old man, grey beard tinged with blood, folds his wrinkled hands in a ritual gesture. His body is covered in scars, some old, some fresh. His eyes are soon tightly shut. His mouth is cleft at both corners, making his jaw seem eerily snake-like. And the Lord of Dark walked the paths in unlife, in the footsteps of the web's very first spinner. And the servants of death bowed before him, for the Domin is the giver of life. The old man goes still, his head turned to the side. He nods towards the temples' muffled silence. Yes, truth like a stream pours from your lips. We welcome him as the tenets demand. Your hues are almost as pale as the grey of your beard. But what is this? Cassia flinches and takes a shuddering breath. A scarlet whirlwind shines through the faded colours. A thin blade appears in the old man's trembling hands. Although his arms are stiff and look like they can barely bend, in the next instant the dynasty symbol is etched on his forehead, dripping blood. With a brief motion, he flicks the blood off his blade, and several drops land on your face. The blood-spun web welcomes its new lord. I am the Vizier. For many years we have waited, and now you are here. Why is it you invited me? Death whispered your name and commanded us to honor you with a sacred ritual, but only inside the temple can the spinners perform it. The Vizier is suddenly distracted by someone invisible and nods toward the empty space. Yes, we are glad he has reached this place. We are glad to serve. What do you mean you have waited for many years? It was not so long ago that I made my acquaintance with the cult. As I delve into my divinations from the flesh and the blood of the departed ones, I turn to a relic most ancient and priceless. It is his tarot, inherited by the cult from the matriarch spider who spun the first thread. One of the readings I did back when I still had the strength to leave the temple and usher souls on their final journey. That was when, in the intricate tangle of destiny, I glimpsed our meeting. But when we would meet, alas, was not revealed to me. So we waited, year after year, and now the hour has come. Vizier, is this some sort of title? It is the name we give to the first spinner, the one who has learned the wisdom of the tenets of the web in order to lead others. I may have a duty to instruct and spin bloody threads, but in all other ways I'm just as much his servant and yours. Pardon, as anyone else in this temple. So you just woke my companions in here the normal way while I was forced to take that jump. The spinners guided them along a different trail. You had to take the step, for only you were meant to become the flagship's blood domain. There was no reason to test the faith of those who follow you, for this burden was for their lord to bear. How did you manage to erect an entire temple in the middle of the shiver without anyone noticing? Followers of the cult once inhabited the tunnels between the base's bulkheads, until the threads of fate were tangled and the domain of ages past gave us this compartment. We set ourselves to building spacious halls where the shadows, the images of him, and the spinners themselves would whisper of death, and thus the temple you see began to change with the succession of viziers in the cult's generations. We are building it still, slowly but surely. I expect a great respect from the eagerly anticipated. I've walked the path of the matriarch spider. What now? The song of trailing blood tells of our powers fraught with trials. By accepting it and setting out on that path, you pass the first one, the trial of resolve. For not everyone is prepared to shun their fear and doubt and embark on a search for the unknown, a search for death. The trial of compassion was the second one. You passed it when you put yourself, albeit briefly, in the service of another soul, a man suffering from burns. For the choice between life and death is to be made only by those willing to take responsibility for the pain of another. The third was a trial of justice. In assuming the role of judge for an apostate of our faith, you declared your right to influence the balance of life and death that the errant soul had upset. And the fourth was the trial of duty. For duty, join duty. For duty always leads to death. We are prepared to render our duty to the undying one, fearless and accepting of our purpose, which is to serve him. You, too, have proven yourself prepared, and the 4 trials have brought you here. I don't know, I've passed every trial. I haven't been watching me. Scarlet shadows, death's messages, accompanied you. They were my eyes and my ears, and thus I saw every choice you made, and heard every word you spoke. Join duty. I also edited the joint duty redeem. Also made it cheaper. I think it used to be 5,000. It's now 2,000, if I remember correctly. Though I might increase it back to 4,000 or something, because it's meant to be a bit of a rarer thing, but I just wanted to, you know, if anybody wants to redeem and test what it looks like, thought that would be a good thing to do. Fetch and oppose, I'd love to. Yeah, I mean, yours is the fart one, the big fart, so, you know, kind of blasphemous if you don't pick that one. What would have happened if I never reached the end of the path? Then we would have met at another time, for the tangle of fate's threads cannot be rearranged by one turn, however earnestly one may try to run in the opposite direction. The vizier's soon-shut eyes seem to peer into your face, studying it. Then he turns away and speaks into empty space again. Peace, my brother. The time is almost come. Who is it you talk to all the time? The vizier turns his head as if looking around the temple. I see echoes of those who came before us, those who were with us, but have since crossed over to the other side. My brothers and sisters raised by the cult. I hear them from beyond their dead. The vizier turns his head as if looking around the temple. I see echoes of those who came before us and those who were with us, but have since crossed over to the other side. My brothers and sisters raised by the cult. I hear them from beyond their depths. They share their wisdom. I heed them. The other spinners, they hear not, for that burden is mine to bear. I see your eyes are soon shut. Are you blind or is it under one of the cult's rituals?
Greasy cocks and lubed up buttholes. That's what my garage is all about. Every inch of this place sees action. From the toilets to the grease-covered floor. You can smell the
The timing was not on purpose. You can smell the men. I was sighted for much of my life until a disciple of mine violated the tenets and I realized just how blind I had been. A lesson, but a bitter one. So look with one's eye alone is to be easily fooled, but the heart cannot be lied to. Such is the truth, and such was my choice. I sealed my eye, my foreskin with a gaze of true sight. Now I see more, and better. So this entire conversation is another test, I imagine. The smile graces the vizier's bluish lips. The tenets command us to be prepared for all trials, corporeal and structural alike. Are you prepared, Domin Mariusz Pudzianowski? His mouth closes, but you can still hear his whisper. A prickling sensation in your face is making you increasingly anxious. You raise a hand. His mouth closes, but you can still hear his whisper. A prickling sensation in your face is making you increasingly anxious. You raise a hand to your cheek, but only realize you can't feel it. You look at your palm and see a few smudged drops of blood from the vizier's blade.
greasy cocks and lubed up buttholes.
A strange serene calm envelops your body. Your fatigue subsides and you seem to float in the air, seeing things you had not noticed before. The shadows in the corners taking on shape and color. The subdued lumen light playing on the cultist's bone mask. Are they really masks? They're tall, lean, empty-eyed wearer. Might as well be dead people. A chill runs down your spine. What is the meaning of this? Your heart is beating slowly, your breathing has become deeper, and your thoughts are muddled. You seem to be under the influence of a potent stimulant. Look around the temple. One moment, the walls of Death's sanctum grow infinitely wide. The next, they are so narrow as to make it hard to breathe. The floor dances under your feet, and the undying Emperor's statue seems to shake its head threateningly as it looks down upon you. You poisoned me somehow, did you not? The vizier nods meekly. My blood is infused with a concoction taken by those who follow the thread. It is secret and harmless to us, but you it befogs and afflicts. And yet, Domin Morepierogivanya, you have grasped that the mind may fail the body and the senses. This was the trial of spiritual acumen. You have passed it. Come. It is all for you to tell me. You look at the vizier, and his trembling frame seems small and insignificant. A single step is all it would take to crush him. But the visions are starting to wear off, and now the old man towers over you. The keen gaze of his sealed eyes is studying your every movement, waiting for a whisper. First you're going to give me the goddamn antidote. There is none, but I will ease its effects and quicken dissipation. 3 long, thick needles appear in the vizier's hand. A moment later, they are inside your body. 1 in your neck, 1 in your shoulder, and 1 between your ribs. You feel no pain or discomfort. On the contrary, your mind feels clearer and your muscles regain their function. The vizier then carefully removes the needles. Now you will feel better. Now you're going to initiate me as enough tests and training access across all reason blinds will be fun. Now you're going to initiate me as I don't want to punish the guy, but no, you're going to initiate me as servant of death. A servant of death, hissed the echoing whispers from the temple, and the vizier bows his head reverently. You have become the blood of the flagship. Now you become one of his faithful servants. We may not name you a spinner, for a spinner's thread demands the forsaking of one's previous life, but the blood-spun web will still accept you. The tenets allow it, but only for a domain who has followed the trailing blood until the end. Pujan is going through all sorts of weird things. Oh, now he's showering in blood. Oh cool, that's corpses. Upon the ritual platform, at the undying Emperor's feet, under the keen gaze of his dark, empty eye socket, you feel completely insignificant. Surprisingly, the thick blood pouring from his hand onto your brow, chest, and shoulders is still warm. Bowed before his image, the vizier assumes the ceremonial postures with incredible ease, his withered body moving swiftly and soundlessly. You slowly plunge into darkness to the sound of ritual chants and swooshing blades. Amid the noise of splashing blood and the cultist's whispers, you hear the words, "Death has spoken your name, Domin Morepierogivanya. Death accepts you." Offer a prayer to the undying Emperor. Each word consecrated to him echoes in your temples and chest. Your veins become hot, and your blood turns to liquid flame. You have no fear in you. A whisper seems to come from above, from the Empress's lips of stone. I see you. Could the lingering intoxication still be playing tricks on your mind? The vizier's voice grows suddenly thunderous and snaps you out of your reflections. Death has accepted you, Domin Morepierogivanya. Now and for all of time, you are the Blood Warden and the Undying One's most venerable servant. Blood Warden, very flattering. I'll add it to my other titles. Now that you're part of the blood-spun web, remember henceforth to beware of vanity, for it leaves gaping rents in the armor of our souls. So the ritual is complete? The ritual is complete. But you are not. The vizier gestures for one of the cultists, who is carefully holding a strange garment, to come closer. For years, we have maintained fealty to the Dominee. We have collected sacred symbols and relics. You are the first in 3 generations of lords and ladies to grace this sanctum, and the first of them all to be initiated so. We are grateful, we are uplifted in spirit. Hear our exultation and accept this gift of a vestment soon from the bones of his faithful with the threads of death. Spinner rituals vestments. Yeah. The cultists whisper prayers to the Undying One as they help you change your clothes and regain your faculties. Okay. Right, it has 15% less. Oh, and I can give this to other people. Could you use it? Loses 5 agility. Could Lysandra use it? Oh, 2 wounds. What does the wounds depend on? Strength. She has a bit of strength, right? Oh, 30. 25 strength. Yeah, Pujan could technically use it, but... nah. Gonna finish work. Oh, you weren't done with work. Well, enjoy work. Enjoy your work, man. Well, if one can enjoy work. A crimson torrent flows from the statue's hands, a symbol of the countless deaths offered up in his name.
Victory awaits.
Don't know how much I'm gonna do for the Bloodspun web, because difficulties bows his head reverently. I mean, the only reason I'm doing this is because of, like, the DLC. Like, I just want to get the DLC content. Underneath the ancient relic is a stone plaque with an inscription carved in elegant cursive. If you value life of duty, you're not worthy of life. Whenever the wearer makes a melee attack, they regain 1 wound. That's okay. Melee attack. I mean, she could technically, but it's 1 wound. Yeah, that's something for that other gal, but her.
Yoyaki! Yoyanai!
Oh, it's so fucking shitty. I love it. Hello, NG. So I worked on that for like an hour. The updated thing there that you saw. It was just a very quick video I edited, and yeah, it's nothing crazy really. That's sick. Thank you very much. Thank you. So out of 40,000 Warhammers, good question. The vizier's head trembles with the infirmity of age, and his lips utter barely audible words meant for only those who he can see. Mariusz Pudzianowski has honored us with a visit. We are glad. Your traditions and rituals are rooted in blood and death. Many are frightened by that. Many are blind even when their eyes are wide open. Thus spoke the matriarch Spider. People look at things without seeing their essence, which makes them easy to beguile or frighten. We adorn the tunnels with the bones of the righteous, that they may guard our faithful against corrupt deeds and thoughts. We use the blood of the unholy ones for divinations. We may see dangers. The blood of martyrs is our wine, for the suffering makes us stronger. People are afraid, but only because they see death as the end. Death, however, is the beginning. It is life and duty and oblivion. Death has many facets. That is its essence. That is its beauty. And YouTube chat isn't open again. What are the tenets of the Bloodspun web? I want a clear answer. Every thread ends in death. The vizier falls silent, as though these words have explained everything. Then he nods towards empty space. Yes, I see he is still full of questions. Let us give him answers about our ways, my brothers and sisters. I don't have points for duty. Yeah, duty is new, though I didn't change it much. It's as it was before, but throughout the entire duration you see Dudi. What is your supreme commandment? To give and receive death, and to fear no twist or turn of fate. One who is afraid of death is already dead in their soul, waiting for the end, afraid to accept the inevitable. A life of fear is disgraceful. The true service is in dedicating oneself to death with no regrets. What do you tenants say about human weaknesses? The smallest stain of rot is enough to ruin the most beautiful woven pattern. Weakness is a gateway into the soul, one we hold open for new failings. It is born of desire. Kill your desires, and your weakness will die along with them. The philosopher were skillful fighters. What is your secret? The vizier smiles gently. I cannot share the full wealth of my knowledge, for it has taken me a lifetime to learn. But I can share this foremost lesson with you. Be guided by reason, not fury, when you fight, and seek no pleasure in killing. That is how you will win. I see. The vizier is once again distracted by the empty space to his left. I'll take my leave now. We will meet again, Domin, when the threads of fate weave a bloody pattern.
My pleasure.
The smoke tickles your nostrils, making you slightly dizzy. Such substances are known to induce visions or hallucinations. Simple of death is able to serve you. Cool. Can I leave?
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Can I leave? The spinner, his face covered in carved, bleeding gliss, makes a respectful gesture of invitation. Let me show you the way, Domin. The way to what? The spinner points his finger upward at the ventilation shaft through which we reached the temple the first time. The path to where lay people dwell is complex, web-like. Let me show you. Take me to the enforcer in charge of Frightline Hub. I have business with him. Oh, how's it going, Angie, by the way? What have you been up to, man? Ugh. Hey, Doc. Captain Frenzo has acquired a few wounds since the last conversation. Half of his ear is gone, and you since you notice that he is wearing blood-lit bandages under his uniform. Seeing you, he quickly injects himself with a stimulant and straightens. How may I serve you, Lord Captain? Were you in a shootout? Yes, there's been a raid on a local gang. We have finally cleared out the scoundrels who were smuggling goods to neighboring compartments. No one escaped. Frenzo permits himself a brief smile of grim satisfaction. Enforcers have been appropriating ration cards from workers returning from their shifts. Why is that? Are you short on provisions? Just need a second. Take your time, man. The compartment has just enough food to avoid starvation, Lord Captain. This is why the enforcers are making sure that no serf has more cards than they're supposed to. They used to rip out people's tongues for it, but they reduced the punishment to simply beating the thieves and confiscating all their cards. The orders are to give these cards to workers who are starving due to a lack of work shifts. Not that it helps them much, but it's better than nothing. Are the Enforcers Guild FS appropriating the confiscated items? Yes. Do those caught stealing receive severe punishment? Absolutely. I was attacked. Frenzo lets out a menacing growl, his face with blood. Who dared? Encountered mutants in the pestilence pit. He seemed under the influence of unholy powers. There were thieves in one of the technical rooms for dispatch. I encountered mutants in the pestilence pit. They seemed to be under the influence of unholy powers. You went to the pestilence pit. You into the pestilence pit. Frenzo stares off into the distance as he speaks. Pardon me, Lord Captain. I can't even begin to find the words I would use if I had to tell the Master-at-Arms that you had perished in there. He rubs his temple warily. The enforcers do regular checks to see if there are any dangerous blight-stricken rejects hiding at the bottom of the bay. I implore you, Lord Captain, leave this job to us. I'm only going to ask this once. How did wretches from the lower decks get their hands on a crate of autoguns? Autoguns? Purple spots appear on his face. Warp take me, they couldn't have bypassed the security of a munitions train and walked away with the cargo without help from someone in the enforcers. I executed one reprobate who was trafficking in weapons not too long ago, but even that moron wasn't so greedy and stupid as to arm the rebel with autoguns. So there is another who dishonors the enforcers' uniform. I'll find the maggot and shove their head under a passing train. The foreman believes that the people who stole the autoguns are connected to Nemesite. The foreman? You wouldn't believe the kinds of thugs he welcomes at his vat. I agree that sympathizers of Nemesite's anarchic cause may be involved in this outrage, but I don't trust that foreman character. He knows everyone in the bay. He sees everything, but he never informs one of his own. He only complains about problems I'm already well aware of. There were thieves in one of the technical rooms. I've already dispatched of them. Thieves! Just let an enforcer hang for dealing with a local gang. I had hoped that the lesson had been learned. Frenza winces from pain. By the Emperor, Lord Captain, why must you be so concerned with your own safety? It's our duty to find and shoot lawless scum. Throne, you're going to become the best enforcer in this bay at this rate. Well, I've inspected the bay. The captain raises a wary eyebrow. Oh, why can't I do this? Oh. Well, I need cargo fuel and cargo uniform kit. Establish an execution quotas to burn away all crime ideas. No. Okay, I need 100% cargo fuel, 100% uniform kit. Okay, well, I want to do that. The game hasn't informed me I might need all of that. This is, So in terms of cargo, I need fuel and Mechanicus creations, miscellaneous, Xeno artifacts, Mechanicus, adamantine dust. I want to check my cargo. To another compartment. Show me the way to what ship? Bridge. So I need fuel and what do I need? Fuel and I forgot the second one. Fuel and uniform kit. I would like to order shipping and transportation of some goods. Fuel I have only 25% of. And uniform kit. Loot screen. So like stuff like this. Does this count as uniform kit? Provisions, no. Yeah, I'm gonna give this to that one, to her, because I sure as hell am not gonna use it. Spinner's blade, yeah. Here have 2 spinner's blades and bloody pact, I guess. Emergency injector, don't really need that. So is this uniform kit? This is armor kit. Add to cargo, ranged weaponry, Xeno artifacts cargo, combat shotgun. So how do I get more uniform kit? Because I would love to have more uniform kit. But I'd have to find it in cargo. Can I get my cargo back? Like, I'd love to get my cargo stuff back. Holy gifts, low capacity fuel tank, Magnus class rechargeable battery. Camelo-aligned cloak, woods, miscellaneous cargo. Yeah, the leaflets, add to cargo. More leaflet, add to cargo. Hold on. Rogue Trader uniform kit. What's a uniform kit? It's just a type of cargo. Yes, that much I know. cloaks and gloves. Uniform kit is 100%. Let's go for click. Do you have the option of sending it to your cargo, to your inventory? Okay. Okay, where do I find that? Well, it seems I can't finish that yet because I don't have fuel and... yeah, I don't have fuel yet, so... we're gonna do that quest line once I have 100% of the things that I need. And before that... What's this one? Short range prow. Mounted macro cannons with 5-4 shots, dealing 40 damage per shot. Oh, torpedo tubes. Range lance weapon dealing 45. I'd already had that one. So if I wanted, I could just have multiple of these. Long range lance weapon. No, give me this one. I have 138 scrap. Upgrade hull. Yeah, more HP, never a bad idea. So here I can put one of those extractums. Okay, I wanna put an extractum on it. Okay, I can't. Cool. Let's see from inside. Yeah, they don't want to. What can I do for you? I want to take a look at what you have. So I would like to get my fuel back that I sold you. Is there any possibility I can get that? Ship components. I think there was nothing left to do on Footfall. Oi oi oi. Yanis. Restore shipments from Yanis. Man, these are Kiava Gamma deals for this. Okay. The Cauldron. Inevitable Triumph. The Navaika. Operation of the administrators on Durgon.
Oceaan Piershable, the King of Kings, High King of Nehekara, the Hemrikara, Lord of the Earth, Monarch of the Sky, Ruler of the Four Horizons, Mighty Lion of the Infinite Desert, Great Hawk of the Heavens, Majestic Emperor of the Shifting Sands, Eternal Sovereign of Cameron's Legions, and many, many more.
Damn, didn't know Pujan was, didn't know Pujan was Cetra. Chart new routes. Charted a new path with the wall from one system to another. Still, that's kinda could have revealed a route to the selected system, but you can still get there by spending points of the navigators inside the plot to guarantee a direct path. To the Imperium. Meet with the arbitrators on Footfall. Huh. But there's no one here on Footfall. Heartless Void. Okay, no, I'm meant to meet somebody here. Cetra the Imperishable. Pujan the Pujan really is like everybody, like every title in this in our streams. He's like the man, the myth, the legend. Kavagama refugee. You're hurling accusations you masters, the sign of treason, piece of mercy. Come now, Shireen, what can illustrators octate except the wretches in rags whose weak spirit could not withstand a single blow of fate? Your pardon, you aboard my ship and continue to serve under Valencia's dynasty. Their eyes beam. Praise be to the Emperor. Received and pardoned. But do as we're told. We won't say another word. Bowing hastily, the refugees back away from you.
It's about time.
Okay, is that the... Was that the quest? The rotator has seen a person, okay. Take us Epsilon, footfall. All the secrets of the cult. New ruler. Okay, was that it? Was that the quest I had to do? Just me talking with them and that's it? Was that all I had to do? Just talk with them, tell them it's okay, come onto my ship and just... Okay. Again, Lumis is replaced and can outshot pilots in land aircraft without unnecessary damage. No. I am not a clown, I am Sweden. Okay, was that the... Oh no. Heartless Void. Okay. My chair is starting to kind of... Like the screws are getting loose. So the quest is called Heartless Void. Okay, this office sent a valuable piece of coke from a shipment to rubbish chute. The cargo may have been jettisoned somewhere in the 100 Dreams Crescents on Langren's Bell. Lost in the Void. Was it that one? Contracts, shadowy dealings. For plasteel. For promethium. Okay. Heartless Void. Someone will be waiting for the rotator in Dock Alpha Rio. Okay. Is it you? Arbiter Stein. The Corgetti's vid screen is showing partially encrypted records, the call signs of the arbitrators and the task unit, the status of the upcoming operation, and its objectives. Glato. Dog. Voidsman. Okay. Doesn't seem to be these guys.
A new challenge for me.
There's some aristocrats. Who the hell wants to talk with me? Does the god have anything to say? No.
I guide
Wait.
humanity between the stars.
Yes, you do indeed. Does anybody here want to talk? Citizen. May the Emperor and Drussel's feet my ass, something.
Victory awaits.
Guard. Arbiter. Does any of you guys want to talk? No. But there's nobody here that seems to be relevant enough that wants to talk with me. Yeah, Agencyr, Servitors, rank 5. Oh, what, don't distract me. Did you say something? Not even focused on the job. Ragman. Yeah, I took the cargo from here, or the loot.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
I don't think Opticon wanted to talk. I must take my leave. Yeah, who wants to talk? The Servitor? No, the Agencyr? No. Oh, Solomorn here. Oh, now you're here.
responding to my request, Rogue Trader. I am here on the orders of Marshal Strax to ask for your help. We are in pursuit of a TIE thief. We must board the thief ship, execute the heretic for his crimes, and return the sacred tribute to the protection of the Adeptus Arbites. The reward for your assistance in this matter will be the thief's frigate, the Heartless, which we will capture in the course of the mission.
It is a pleasure to see you, Solomon, and you, Plato.
Plato, speak! Not every cybermastiff receives a personal greeting from a rogue trader. Such an honor warrants a response.
I mean, it's a good doggo, come on. How would you have approached me? How would you have approached me in a winter scare? Rickard Minoris was his world.
I did, and I was rebuffed. As Rogue Trader Winterscale rightly pointed out, from the moment of the Tide's collection, responsibility for it transfers to the Adeptus Arbites. He also noted that the loss of a world is not an inconsiderable detriment to his protectorate, and he has no intention of expending resources to recover something that no longer belongs to him. Under similar circumstances in the past, our arrangement would have obliged us to turn to Lady Theodora. She was a key figure in supporting the Lex Imperialis in the Coronis Expanse.
It is poor form for a rogue trader to refuse to help servants of the law.
It is not for me to judge the Emperor's anointed, not least when I cannot fault his reasoning.
I'll help you guys. What's the plan?
Captain Sargona and his flagship, the Heartless, are concealed in Mundus Nullius. The exact location can only be determined with your ship's augurs when we enter the system.
Okay.
The Heartless is escorted by a small flotilla. You'll need to neutralize it in order to capture the frigate. Our BT strike teams will land on the upper deck, while your boarding party handles the remaining bays. My squad of arbitrators will take on the most difficult and dangerous part of the operation. The ultimate goal is to capture the captain's bridge and interrogate and execute Sargona.
Okay, tell me more about the ship I'm gonna get.
The Heartless is the enemy flagship. It has been corrupted with inhuman technology, but you have the necessary resources to purge it of Xenos filth and make it serve the Imperium once more. Even if you don't wish to own a ship previously crewed by pirates, you will have prospective buyers lining up to take it off your
I think Jay will be interested in it.
I'm no expert on ships, but when I questioned the captains on Footfall about the Heartless, they were almost salivating as they listed its virtues.
We'll take it. We are taking it, aren't we, Shireen? It's a whole extra flagship and practically for free.
I knew Jay would be like, hey!
Doing the Imperium a service is worth more than satisfying any personal desire, especially one as undignified as yours, Jai.
I don't want a ship on Color Type, so you're offering me a ship that I have to capture myself? How reported a bargain is it? Wait, so I have to capture the ship myself and I only get it? Oh, come on.
What I am offering is the coordinates of your future trophy and a team of arbitrators to help you take the vessel. You will be enriched, and you will be continuing the alliance formed by Lady Theodora with the Adeptus Arbites. It is for you to judge the value of this opportunity.
Counter-offer, I get the ship and an arbitrator joins my retinue as well.
I do not have the power to choose my assignments, Rogue Trader. However, if the mission is successful, the Marshal is unlikely to refuse to deploy me as your escort.
I see, okay. I need more information about the thief.
Stein, transfer the latest data. Bryce, hologram. This one has the complete file.
Give me the rundown on Sargora.
He is a former privateer and a fugitive psyker. At one
Goddamn
time, he was
psychers.
involved in the cold trade and the supply of Xenos mercenaries, but his pirate habits got the better of him, and he started robbing his associates. Now, even among the
Associates?
criminal rabble, he is known as a nasty piece of work. Something of an achievement, you will agree. Sargona is cunning, cruel, and unpredictable.
What is it with the weird annotation at the end? Hold on. Rogue Trader Solomon voice actor. Baron B. Bass. Okay. Okay. Okay, no, it's legit. Okay. Suspected a tiny bit of AI there. Study the file. Sentence, Gedus Ragona, homeworld unknown, psyker, speciality, pyromancy, formally sanctioned, abandoned his post on a privateer ship and joined the pirates, confirmed links, Kazbalica, Xenos, allegedly heretical cults, also implicated in at least 15 attacks on trading vessels, status, alive. Study the hologram. The image quality leaves something to be desired, but you can make out the criminal's surfeit arguments in sumptuous clothing. There is something haughty, almost maniacal in his bearing, like the tyrants who sooner or later proclaim themselves gods. Are you so well informed?
Shortly after the fall of Rakad Manoris, I questioned the Liege of Footfall. He supplied me with exhaustive information about Sargona and his ship, and gave the arbitrators full access to the docks. I suspect Takara's compliance stems from some bad blood between him and Sargona. Scum eating scum. Nothing new there.
That'll do.
As you wish.
Any tactical recommendations for the assault?
The task is relatively simple. Kill all enemies we encounter, and not let them kill us. Sargona must be taken alive for questioning, but I and my team will handle that. There is one other thing. The following call signs will be used for Vox communication during the mission. You will be RT1, and I will be DX1. I also request you use RBT sign language throughout. Non-verbal commands are faster than speaking, and will allow us to catch our target unawares. Here is a short list.
Well, let's look at it. There are 24 basic commands, from head nods to a combination of hand gestures. Everything you need to quickly and efficiently communicate and reposition your numbers, and even coordinate joint attacks. What do they mean?
DX1 means I am in command of the Delta Xi Squad. It's one of our standard designations for strike teams in the Expanse. RT1 is you, the rogue trader and leader of the Rho Theta Squad. For a short mission like this one, these identifiers should suffice.
Damn good deal.
Good. Do you have any further questions?
We have other matters to attend en route to the Mundus Nullius. Will you be able to accompany me?
No. I'm still on mission, and in your absence, my subordinates and I will be checking weapons and finalizing tactics for the assault. In other words, we will be wholly occupied with the preparations.
I have no other questions. Board the flagship and await my command.
Acknowledged. Sargona is already dead. He just doesn't know it yet.
Alright, and that should be it with Footfall for now. Reminder, lots of gachi is good for your health. Also, I don't think I've shown it off yet, but when I was in New York, I was in the metro often, and I have one of the metro train cars. I love this thing so much. Like, it's one of those that like, I don't know if you can hear it, but if you press it against the floor and then pull it like into one direction, it keeps going forward. It's really cool. It's really cool. I love it. Like one of like you pull it back and it's just. Whee! I love this thing. Callisto Protocol apparently. Oh. Louise! I'm still out here. Oh, bring me my goddamn legs! Bring me my goddamn legs! Drusus's blessing. Drusus Amogus. Okay, which way do we need to go? Take us Epsilon. Mundus Nullius. I want to go here. Lord Captain, the ship's senior officers request an audience with you. They're humbly awaiting you on the bridge. Okay. Drututz's blessing. Ooh. Don't remind me of Drutut. That guy is... I don't mind his humor. Well, I kind of mind some of his humor, but how do I word this? Whenever I learn something new about Leagues' YouTube scene, I always just think, good God. And the truth is, the person I have the most issues with, and I'm probably gonna get flack for this because he's a big streamer, a huge streamer, is Dante's. First off, just how weird he is, but okay, I'm willing to forgive that because, you know, some people like that kind of weird stuff where suddenly they're talking about, I don't know, fucking Tristan or something, you know, fair enough, okay. Let them do their thing, okay? Hello, Nasp, good evening. What I minded about him the most is, so apparently Dante's uses, like, cool, like, epic night, background pictures for, like, his, like, stream somewhere. I never watched his stream, so I couldn't know. I just watched clips and whatever the fuck. But like really intricately detailed things, like detailed all around, like lots of deep details, very good lighting, all that jazz, right? And he was like, he needs like 10 of those because he wants 10 different ones, and he wants to essentially tell people what to do and everything. Like, essentially, he wanted to commission 10 artists for very intricate, highly detailed fantasy pictures. Fair enough. Okay, no biggie. If you wanted something like that, depending on the artist, you would pay anywhere between, if you really wanted to lowball an artist, 70 to 80 bucks. But if you wanted to be fair for the scope that I saw, you would at the very least pay 200 to 300, if not more. Like, you are asking for like you're asking for tons of details and everything, and that's a ton of work. Dante's was willing to offer $30 each. So he was willing to, because 10 pictures, willing to pay 300 euros in total. He was met with some criticism because pay an artist their deserved price. His response was, and I kid you not, his response legitimately was, but I'm paying them with exposure because they're drawing for me, Dante's, and it's gonna give them more contracts in the long run because they're drawing for a big person, like a big personality that's gonna shout them out. And well, I'm giving them money. Some people wouldn't give them money. I was like, okay, that's low. That's very low. To say I couldn't stand the guy afterwards is an understatement. And you guys know me, I'm very much into the art scene. So, it's like the Lissandra picture we have. It's as if I would only pay $30 for that, and I would ask for the same amount of details and everything. Now, there was another person, LS. Some people might know them, like in the league scene. Well, he is a very, very good caster, and actually, is he a caster? I think he was a coach. No, he's a very good coach. He was supporting Dante's because, like, well, if I had gotten a role like that, I would have taken it right away because it's more in the long run. Yeah, maybe, but how about you give the artists money and the exposure, you know? Why only give them $30? Think about it this way. Somebody draws the picture for 10, 15, or 20 hours. Like, it's just for simplicity's sake, say 10 to 20 hours in total. With 10 hours at $30 in total, we're talking $3 an hour. With 20 hours, we're talking $1.50 an hour. Yes, the exposure. I sort of understand the argument. I don't agree with it, but I sort of understand it. It's not a fucking fair. You're making somebody work for $3 an hour. You are a big streamer. I would assume you have a bit of money given what you're doing. Pay them fair rates. Instead of 10 of them, but only getting $30, do 5 and give at least 60. That's not better, but somewhat more fair. Or, you know, just give each 100 to 200, or just their regular rates. Like, don't cheap out on art. Art is a luxury good. Don't cheap out on the luxury good. Like, how are you doing, Nosp? Anyways, look, Captain, if I may request your attention for a moment, I must report a series of highly dangerous violations that have taken place in the fuel compartment. The Marseille Arms is ignoring my demands, and I'm thus forced to appeal directly to you. The fuelers have found a sect of some kind. This group practices fire worship of the Emperor and has been burning promethium near the fuel lines. I beg you to stop this madness before we all go up in flames. I should point out that there have been no incidents in the fuel compartment so far, and that the beliefs of this sect do not affect the obedience of the workers nor their efficiency in any way. All assemblies are conducted strictly after hours with the permission of the superiors. However, if you find the practices unacceptable, we will put a stop for them immediately. But they're burning my promethium? The amount of residue accumulated in the drainage tanks was so laughably small it was not even worth recording. If there were any real misappropriation of the ship's resources happening here, I would have already punished those involved, Captain. The last sentence carries a slight, faint note of regret. Does the Ecclesia recognize this cult, or is it considered heretical? This matters beyond my purview. That confessor had about been judge of such business. A plumply rose-cheeked old man steps forward, his voice deep and sonorous. The Emperor protects your lordship. I can assure you that there is no heresy festering in the fuel compartments. The sect of the fire prophecies had been tested for purity and found to be in accordance with the creed. Their leader, who calls himself the Oracle of Fire, is devout and submissive to his servants. They do not twist the sacred teachings, and as for their chosen forms of worship, they are neither rare nor remarkable. Many such minor cults exist in the Imperium with the full approval of the Ecclesiary. Does this Oracle of Fire really make prophecies? At least he and his flock believe that the Emperor reveals glimpses of the possible future to him in his sacred flame. Occasionally, his visions do come true, or so his followers convince themselves. We do not know whether the grace of the God Emperor truly lies upon him, or if he is merely a charlatan, or perhaps a blissful lunatic. Awake the rogue who possesses psychic power not tempered by his will. A croaking voice interrupts the confessor's words. Lord Captain, as choir master of the Astropathic Choir, I must be watchful of any threats to the ship's safety originating from the Materium. I have heard rumors about this oracle, and so I have sent my adepts to see him. They assert that the man is a psyker. This man who speaks to the warp is a danger to himself and to the entire vessel. Both law and common sense dictate that he should be thrown into a holding cell, tranquilized, and handed over to the Inquisition to be sent to Holy Terra. Alternatively, you may also dispose of him in some other way. I know how to handle this cult. We stand ready to carry out any order. Since Confessor Adalbert and Miss Sauerberg have both attested that those people are obedient, free of fault, and abandon their teaching, the Marcus vision will prove useful to us. We will not let the lost in our way to keep an eye on him vice. If my furnace master says that they are dangerous to a ship, then I'm convinced it's the troublemakers. Throw the oracle into a holding cell and hand them over to the authorities at the first port we visit. Throw this prophet out here. Look. Disperse the troublemakers. I mean, they are burning fire, and who knows what's going to happen at one point. And it's a psyker. This group practice of fire version has been burning promethium near the fuel lines. I beg you to stop this now before we all go up in flames. Highly dangerous violations in the fuel compartment. I mean, if it's in the fuel compartment, they're burning fire. Who knows what's going to happen at one point? No, if the master says they're a danger to a ship, then I'm convinced. Yes, Lord Captain. By tomorrow, this code will be forgotten, never to be mentioned again. I mean, it's... I mean, if I get rid of the leader... The thing is... Like, I get rid of the leader, and then their acolytes are just gonna continue the thing, so I didn't solve anything. Oh boy, pirates. Where are we? Ah, here. Space test. I found fuel. Good. More space test. More fuel. Pirates. I have 1 people. Hulk. What is this? Monk consider plus 15 bonus to commerce. Okay, plus penalty to coercion and applies -5 penalty to awareness. This is to commerce. Oh, she already has 90 commerce. No, that'll do. Right. I wanna fight the P rats. When in doubt, save. I just have. It's arranged, but I need to take care of your brethren, of your P rats. Perchante perishable. Also, Nosp, are you listening? Are you listening, Nosp? Cobra class destroyer. Okay, cool.
Nosp. Senor Nosp.
Hey, Nosp, wake up. Wake up, it's time for school. Nosperino. I'm for school. No. It was fun seeing you here, but yeah, it's time for school. Okay, that guy's dead. Hello, Mr. Flippums. Good evening. Oh, the lands. But if I move here, can I... Didn't do my homework because I was working from my office. Pew, pew. I can only get closer to them. No torpedo cell was ready yet. Okay. Stop shooting me. Guys, you only just noticed I named my ship that. I have nothing for behind me. Lovely. Can I shoot anything from over there? Well, how's it going, Mr. Flippums? I hope you're doing a-okay. Have you checked out the game I recommended you? The techno, something. At least see okay. Ooh. I hope everything is okay then, man. If things were only okay. I really can't shoot them. Sure if I'm gonna play it. Yeah, just, you know, just a cool game. I saw what I was thinking. Maybe you would enjoy it. But you just need a little game I was playing. I thought, yeah, maybe. Wood ship ram, ramming spade. Space Marine! Pew 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 pew. Disengaging. I killed him. would be a part of the backlog. Ah, yeah, yeah. Fair. Fair. Don't worry. I don't blame you. Pew 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 pew. Phew. Yay, we got ancient machinery, void pirate trophies cargo. But yeah, I bought it for $1 recently, and I mean, for $1 you can't really complain, you know. And I really couldn't complain. It was a very fun game. Posts. Oh, there we go. Maybe I should have done this before. Supreme Commander. The faction of in the straight are making a full U-turn at the end of its movement. Allows both abilities if one selected. You know what? I want her to lead me. Baby girl. Master Cannoneer? Undoubtedly her. Shield Master? Oh no, it has to be him. It has to be him. Master of Maneuvers? It needs athletics. I just imagine Pujan is just in like the steering room and he just goes, Otsef Aksa, Otsef Aksa, Otsef Aksa, bandage, Viche, Otsef Aksa, Otsef. Like, this is just Pujan in the this is just him.
Ćwiczenie na OC. OC w aksa, OC w aksa, OC w aksa. Pan też ćwiczy. OC w aksa.
Wybierz OC już od 313.
This is just him in the like steering room. Yeah, fucking sure. Warp channeler. Yeah, Lissandra knows how to do the warp stuff. Master of Etherics. Yeah, sure, you. Is it an insurance commercial? As well, yeah. It's Pujan. The more you question it, the less it makes sense. Just, you know, yeah. Of course Pujan is in something like that, you know. Oh, Plastid, you want a sector extractor? Yes, please, I need that. Imperial cartographers and chroniclers know this place well. Long ago, the planet was a prosperous outpost capable of eclipsing even footfall. There used to be a Cyclopean tomb station in its orbit, the final resting place of Cornelius Soto, one of the discoverers of the Coronus Expanse. The tomb gave its name to the entire system. However, about 400 years ago, an unknown cosmic body rammed into the station, causing it to collapse onto the planet. Not only did the catastrophe kill the settlers, it also made the world uninhabitable for centuries. The crater formed by the station's impact can still be observed from orbit. Soto's tomb became a sepulchre for the entire planet. Disordered places neither life nor loot, but knowing the nasty tricks that life can pull is a treasure in its own right. Okay. They want to shut down the extractive facility is already deployed in trade and would short for themselves by decreasing profit factor. We're good. We're good. And I don't have the YouTube chat open again. Utsef Aksa, Utsef Aksa, Utsef Aksa, Vantage, reach it. I want to warp travel there. Mario Galaxy clone came out. What? What do you mean Mario Galaxy clone? The movie? As I am not fated to be your shadow, Dorimash Pujanovsky, you must perform a ritual that will seal our bond, for it pleases the Undying One. Let us speak on the bridge, and I will take us to a place appropriate for the ritual. What is this ritual? Come, and you will see. I don't wish to speak of the mysteries of the blood-spun web over the Vox. This knowledge is not meant for the ears of the uninitiated. Duck side of the moon. Sure, I will be there. I wish to inform you that the sacred rituals addressed to the spirit of the ship have been performed. The tech liturgy and the rite of the machine blessing ended with a data meditation in order to comprehend the nature of the miracles sent down by the Messiah. Acquisition of sacred knowledge has not been recorded. How the spirit of the void ship was able to call upon the power of the machine god and activate the warp drive remains an unknown. Yet, during my meditative ritual, the Omnissiah gave me an equally valuable revelation. The sacred spirit that lives in the bowels of the ship's mechanisms differ from other analogous forms. The spirit holds a unique power that cannot be called anything less than a blessing of the machine god. So what does this mean? Hypothesis. In extremis, the ship's spirit is capable of making unpredictable calculations and actions. It is impossible to predict how it will behave in any given situation, but I believe the spirit is currently showing obedience, at least for now. I recommend that we continue monitoring the ship and be prepared for new manifestations. Remind me what you wanted to figure out? When the ship's warp engine was filled with the motive force, despite the massive computational errors, a true technological miracle was achieved. No doubt it was the grace of the Omnissiah, but no such occurrences have been described in a catalogue before. Hoping to gain sacred knowledge of the nature of what happened, I embarked on blessed research and prayer. So let me look this up. Dark side of the moon. I'm interested. Dark side of the moon. Dark side of the moon. Waddle and fly as a duck in space. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, there's like a crafting system apparently, so it's like Subnautica in space. Looks cozy. And get cozy in this relaxing adventure. It looks very mediocre. It looks alright. I mean, it's $17.99. Just a comfy exploration with a style that works. The NPC race to occupy the map's adorable without feeling forced cute, if that makes sense. Looks like one of those games I would buy for like maybe a $5 or something. Or, you know, it's just... It is Mario Galaxy, I mean, come on. The report is received. Thank you, Pascal. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. 5 seems a bit much. Yeah, it is. It is. Route is unsafe, just like sex. Permission to report, Lord Captain. I keep receiving messages about strange behaviors in certain ship systems. All decks report the uncontrolled opening and closing of doors, gates, and airlocks. They behave erratically and do not obey the operators' commands. Regrettably, this has led to casualties among the crew. The tech priests have explained that these phenomena are being caused by the machine spirits' irascibility and have spent hours chanting litanies to soothe their anger. Unfortunately, many crew members were badly injured before the praise could stabilize the systems. Oh, Flippums. So you know as well, I know I keep saying it, but I reworked some of the rewards slightly, nothing huge. 3 of them are now trigger a video. One uses a video that I hastily put together, which is the Empire Earth Prophet one. Then there's Fart Baths' video, the big fart. In honor of him, I made that one. And then the Joint Duty one. Those I have just, yeah, I mean, those have like some weren't really edited at all, some are lightly edited, and one of them is more edited. The Fort Bath appears. Because Fort Bath always uses it whenever he has the channel points, so I thought, you know, yeah, I want to honor him with that. And then, yeah, I decided how could I make my stream just a bit more interesting. And I thought that, yeah, this would be one of the things that would make it just a bit cooler. I don't think Fort Bav is here right now, but thank you. Adamantine. A small human dwelling stands on this barren, deserted planet. Scouts report that an old hermit lives here who spends his days in prayer of the Emperor. Ask the old hermit for a blessing. To the Lord Captain's surprise, the old hermit turned out to be a navigator, and when the old man discovered the noble status of his visitor, he willingly recounted his tale. He had retreated to this planet long ago, back when he was still in his youth. After he had realized that his mind would not withstand frequent forays into the Materium, the realm of the archenemy, the hermit spoke with pride about how he had worshipped the Emperor each and every moment of his life. But when he mentioned the golden light of the Astronomicon, his voice quivered. When his guests left, he stated that he stared after them for a long time, his gaze filled with sadness. Aww. Okay. Drifting Voyager. And before we do that, let's explore these other planets. This is a cool planet. I happen to have read about burning... Hey, let me... A bit unfortunate, I was going to say goodbye quite soon now. But enjoy the 40k. Thank you very much, Flippums. Thank you for having been here. Even if people just join for like 5 to 10 minutes, that's already more than enough for me, and I'm always going to show my appreciation. Good night. Have a good one, man. Again, thank you very much for joining. And enjoy your rest. Enjoy your bed. I happen to have read about burning worlds in Pandora. It is said the fires there have been raging for close to a century, though no one knows why. How long has this one been burning? I don't know, maybe it's Karak. Ooh, this looks cool. Provisions. Smuggler's cache. Okay, ship components, cargo, miscellaneous, melee weaponry, fuel, Mechanicus creations, okay. Provision. Can't hurt to have provisions. Oh no, I have no more extractors. I need uniform stuff. Oh, more. What is this? Plasma batteries. Okay. Gas giant. Okay, nothing else. Then let's go to the... Oh wait, she wants to talk. Oh, okay, you can open it like this. Okay. Ooh, battle. So I'm not sure if I actually have to hurry the fuck up in this game, but the way I usually do these games is I do the main quests for last, so we're gonna be doing everything but the main quest for a while.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Wait, why is Cassia in front? Why is Cassia in front? Cassia, you go back here, and we keep it like this, yes. Okay. Drifting void ship implies this is deserted, but something tells me this isn't deserted. Yeah, let's do this later.
Well, a new challenge for me.
Never.
Boom. Woods.
And done.
Okay, miscellaneous cargo, Mechanicus creations, holy gifts, armor kit, fuel cargo, Mechanicus creations, fuel cargo. I need uniform cargo. Like uniform kit. Oh. Did those sounds produced by the ventilation system create the illusion that the ship is breathing like a living and terribly sick creature?
Victory awaits.
Maybe I'm gonna get this ship. Don't know what multiple ships are gonna do. Mad Tech Priest? Oh boy. The priest, whose body is covered in symbols carved into metal and flesh, is whispering words of prayer. The tech priest can barely stand. From the many wounds where pieces of flesh used to be, blood mixed with oil is seeping out.
What a peculiar thing.
Okay, I can apparently attack that thing there. Okay.
Follow my lead. I'm always ready. All too easy.
What happens if I attack this? Have I helped you? No. I still can barely stand. Dark reddish blotches form the words, "Oh Omnissiah, the hour is upon us." Open the damaged door. Let me just read logic.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
Oh, supposedly I can get in here. Yeah, there's a door over here.
About time.
Poor
Something
mad
of
tech
interest.
priest. Damage the poor fellow. No, no. Pujan just dodges the fire. Yep. Applies a -10 penalty perception to all attacks made against the wearer and to all enemies in a 2-cell radius from the wearer. Fuel cargo, ranged weaponry, fuel. Okay. Armor kit, armor kit. Is this uniform? Mechanicus Creations. And it's a helmet. Could be useful on him. No. Could put it on her, but no. I mean, plus 3% hit chance is not that much. Yeah, no. But Pujan, you look funny.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Pujan looks funny. I mean, 3% crit chance. We have so much hit chance when we blast Pujan up. I think we're good. Another mad tech priest. Clutching his soldering iron in his left hand, the priest casually solders the contacts and the implant in his right hand to the panel. Emperor protect us. This is a house of darkness and corruption. Silver Skull Swarm gains. Okay, Silver Skull Swarm. We don't have that. Ship components, ranged weaponry.
A minor setback.
The odd behavior of the Transformers must have been caused by some malfunction. You're unable to identify its source. Maybe I have to go back to that one door at the beginning. Like this one all the way back here. Ooh, this doesn't look healthy. Wait, I didn't see that. The stomach-turning bloody smears on the wall form a malevolent symbol. The blood seems to have penetrated deep into the metal. What the fuck? A formidable-looking door blocks the way into the next module. It is covered in scratches, as if someone clawed at the cold metal for a very, very long time. The door does not respond to your touch and stands fast, refusing to open. The writing above the doorway reads, "May Computing Cathedral." Look around. The main thing that catches your eye about this place is the state of the wall panels by the door. They bear numerous scratches, 5 in a row, resembling claw marks. Some of the panels look like they could fall off at any moment. Here and there you see the occasional sparks and crackling of damaged wires behind them. Inspect the door mechanism. The door and the entire adjacent section of the bay have no power. There must be a backup generator somewhere nearby. Once you turn it on, you should be able to proceed. Okay, so we did have to go back here. Okay. Well, I see electricity here. So,
Trading is just like art. It takes skill and talent. Every day, a new opportunity.
I think I'll just send her in first because she has the highest tech use, it seems. Mad Technomat. Oh boy, it's what the fuck was that?
Failure is just a temporary setback.
Inspection reveals nothing. Perhaps the strange vision was mere trick of the mind. Oh, machine god, deliver me from the oppression of the flesh. Let me draw closer to perfection of the mechanism.
None shall stand in my way.
Yeah, there's something funky going on this ship. Scraps of skin and broken nails and teeth are stuck in the ragged grooves on the bulkhead. Someone made a frenzied attempt to scratch the blasphemous symbol into the metal, showing themselves no mercy. Accursed flesh, you betray me. I'm drowning in the mire of flesh and sinew, but my spirit longs for the perfection of the machine. Dear comrade, you're in need of a ritual protocol of repair. We will mend you. He mutated. Yes, we will mend you. What the fuck is going on?
Behind the varied colors of your soul, I see very different shades. Less gold and silver, and more and more.
Cass, joy of my eyes. I'm not ashamed to show off my body to others, but do not bear my soul for me.
Okay.
Victory awaits.
Cast your eye there.
Wait, 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 wait.
I woke up with a feeling of wonder, as if a field of flowers was blossoming nearby. A child was saved from death. 1,000 heretics were burning alive.
I confess my wrongs. I renounce the weakness of the flesh. I offer my prayer to the machine, so that I may stand boldly before your image, O Messiah. The priest is mumbling in a continuous series of terms and designations. O machine god, deliver me from the oppression of the flesh. Let me draw closer to perfection of a mechanism. The metal feels a little warm and somewhat moist to the touch, remarkably similar to living skin. Yeah, this feels a bit like
One and it's done.
Currency were 10 weapons, skill, and 5 strength. Strength, yes, yes. Pujan. You're aware this was suffer an injury, falls unconscious. Yeah, no. 5 more strength and weapons. Come on. Suffer an injury, falls unconscious in battle. Do I have anyone who isn't wearing any useful things? Whenever wind hits an enemy, the grants plus 5. Doesn't happen that often. Deals 5% more damage. Yeah, no, there's not a lot of better things available.
A new challenge for me?
Should have taken Pascal. Oi, 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 oi. Hey, 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 hey. What are you doing?
I'll guide your vessel and lead you on your way.
Well, I'm not gonna take this. Game.
Stop. There.
It's about time.
Okay, where is
When
it?
the faithful are idle, heresy grows. I better myself through my service.
Mad Tech Priest, yeah.
What a shame.
I always get the job done.
Okay. Pujan, get the 5 additional strength. Okay, then another quick save. The hell
I
was
won't
that?
tolerate weakness.
Compressor Hall main coagulator. Invalid system pressure parameter. Expected value 10. New value 4. New value 5. Oh, lovely.
I tire of idleness.
Look no further. Ugh. Pain and duty go hand in hand.
New value 7. New value 10.
They say a little bit of humility never hurt anyone. I help others better than...
What advice do you seek?
And the system pressure value 7. 9. 10. Value 5. 7. 10. Invalid value. Storing setting condition. Expected value 10. Okay, this one is 7.
Doubt is for the weak.
8. Hold on. So this one is 4. This one is 1. Okay, so 4, 1.
Your seneschal is always there for you.
4, 1, 7. 4, 1, 7. 5, 2. 4, 1, 7, 5, 2. And I need to reach 10. 4, 1, so I can just do...
This master-crafted patella augment is not fit for a servitor.
Hold on, so 4, 1, 7.
I'm always ready.
1.
Sometimes you
Wasn't this
consult
one
the
2?
appropriate treaties
No.
on Tactica Imperialis.
Oh, this one was 5. This one was 2. Okay.
Sometimes, though, you just fire your
2,
We shall prevail.
3,
What advice do you seek?
7.
Doubt is for the weak.
There we go.
Join me in prayer.
And now let's heal
Be strong.
Abelard real quick.
Greater trials lie ahead.
Careful now.
Okay, before we turn on that generator,
Task should have been accomplished easily.
how do you fuck up
This
explosives?
ocular implant was a worthwhile.
Pay attention.
Pay attention.
The Emperor favors me today.
Urgent.
I'm restless.
Oh, you have an injury. Fatigued. From what?
Duty prevails.
From arming bombs? Not just more cargo. Okay. And for that I blew up stuff. Okay.
My pleasure.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, there's a bit of void degradation going on here. Just a tiny bit of it. Jesus Christ. Yeah, everything is scraps of scum. Oh yeah, we already read this one there. Yeah, inspection reveals nothing. Yeah, alright.
Take a knee and bow before me.
Ah, okay. What did he say? He said something, but... okay, there's lots of servitors here. Yeah, now I kind of wish I had, the guy with me. Herald of Pascal. Okay, you all the way back here. Lissandra over here. Yeah, you being fatigued. That sucks a tiny bit, but I can live with that. Put John, Abelard, both of you over here. Jay here. And then otherwise, yep. Herald of Corruption, Herald of Darkness. Bonuses are doubled.
Don't get too cocky.
Okay, cover efficiency, dodge.
Tell me, and it is done.
And then the rear. But it has to be in line of sight.
I can do that with the right incentive. Don't get too cocky.
Pujin, I need you to move.
Let's see how they respond to this.
And when it is your turn, you fuck them up. What did this pistol do again? Piercing all enemies in a straight line. Oh, okay. And if you move here, you can put the rear. What does rear do again? Over penetration and critical hit chance.
Am I getting paid for this?
No. You're doing this out of the goodness of your heart, don't you? Oh, probably can't do it with the needle gun because yeah, they're machines. Machine, turn back now.
Living on the edge.
Machine, turn back now. Can I do anything else?
I can do that with the right incentive. I'd like to, but I can't.
I didn't clear. Discharged. Okay.
Already done.
That was a mistake. I didn't mean to do that.
I'll pass. That was insulting.
Can this one shot? It can.
My purposes, opposing me was your biggest mistake.
It did one shot. You missed.
Didn't expect much from her. Still, disappointed.
He one shot. Oh.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Okay, this is concerning. No, I didn't mean to use that.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deed is finite toast.
Yeah, now I'm a bit scared.
This is unacceptable.
Yeah, you should be good. Okay, they don't hit. Good.
A soldier would have been disciplined for such a performance.
I can't let this servitor get too close to Cassia. Code of Tainted Blessing. What does that do? Reject the flesh. Shock damage suffered is increased by 25%. If Fatigue is to perplex and staggered effects. Yeah, okay, I can afford to do.
I'll make it happen.
Oh, they gain temporary wounds. Okay, yeah, that is concerning. So what are they immune to? Immune to fatigue, is to perplex and staggered.
On it.
Yeah, send me over there. Blindness. And... oh no. I could do that tiny bit of damage, but I don't see how it would help me, so just...
I'll make it happen.
web that guy. Did it do anything? Irresolute doesn't have its own resolve and there's no influence on momentum, right? Call my drug addict. I mean, this guy is stunned. I already used burst fire, so I should try to find something else. I mean, I can use this. Burning and bleeding.
I'll do it.
Run and gun.
Doubt is for the weak.
Dash.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Yeah, I need to destroy these herald things. But this Magos over here.
Faith without deed is worth each strike of a prayer.
How much versatility do I have? 2 inspire. Litany of hatred. Where's the versatility? 3 versatility. Okay, good.
I've suffered worse.
Abelard.
Victory is imminent. I will do my duty.
Okay, and I'm a bit
At
concerned.
your back, target well struck. It will be done.
He's in a very bad position here.
At your beck and call.
Mostly because I have no idea how he's going to survive that.
Nothing I can't do.
Where it hurts. Increased damage. Faces 14 of their wounds.
Suits my purposes.
Yeah, Pujan, can you one-shot that guy? Oh, you can't. You can push them back, though. Oh, don't you? Dawaj na fucking ring! Okay, this is extremely concerning now.
I'm afraid not.
Because an enemy before the end of the officer's turn. 12 more momentum.
Cross my gaze.
Hmm. Hmm.
Nothing I can't do.
Yeah, need to kill these mad megoses.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Voice of command, 14 temporary wounds. Yeah, not much I can do. I mean, her using the sniper rifle doesn't mean much. Yeah, you thought, homeboy.
It's as good as done.
How much damage would it deal? 81 to 103. Yeah, sure. Should have had the staff out and not this. He has 10 ballistic skill, but he can still hit everything. He's already blind, yeah, he is blinded. And I can't shoot anymore because I already did an attack.
I won't stand for it.
And she can't move as well anymore. Well, the MP are spent moving towards the Psyker. I can't say I really want that. Yeah, move the crow over there.
I'll do it.
It's gonna deal a tiny bit of damage.
Doubt is for the weak.
At the next attack. Yeah. The servitor, those two servitors are gonna move.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Okay, the game has actually finally become challenging. Good thing Argenta knows how to dodge. Okay, 4 AP and MP. How do I best do this? I suppose Pujan does actually need his drugs. Reckless strike. Yeah, but if I attack that guy with the charge, I can't do much more than that. I mean, Pujan can still move. So if I move over there, still have reckless abandon. I should be able to crit. It did crit, but it didn't do as much as I hoped it would.
Suits my purposes.
No crits. Pujan, you're gonna have to dodge that. Okay, what is he doing?
Curse you,
Deep analysis and now gonna shoot.
Nothing of value has been lost.
Too far away, shit. If I move... Wait. that servitor's turn next. How many movement points? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if I inspire you and then give you an additional turn. Oh, It does kill though.
You never stood a chance.
That is what I need. Okay.
I am a navigator.
Yeah, Puja needs that. He needs that. Oh, finally, challenging fights. Puja died. Puja just got shot in the fucking back. Puja just got shot in the back of the fucking head.
Who, if not me?
I mean, to be fair, I did put them into extremely horrendous positions there. Make that guy blind. Can I shoot the cover? Too far away. Force grenades. Can't throw them there. I can't move anywhere anymore. I fucked myself. Well, if I move the bird over here... Well, then is this here still in...
My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
Okay, so this is still in vision, so if I move the bird here and then use dominate...
On it.
These guys should now be forced to walk towards Lysandra, buying me an extra turn.
I'll do it. You, my emperor.
Okay, they're burning and bleeding, though.
Faith without deeds is worthless. Doubt is for the weak.
If I get hit, and you missed everything. Yeah, Jay being done in the very first round was a massive issue. All I have are these guys. It's kind of onto Lysandra to carry this.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Like, Lysandra and Argenta are the only ones that can... Oh, but I still need to destroy that herald.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Didn't get destroyed. I need you to shoot again.
Eradicated.
Okay. Moving over here is also a very horrendous idea.
I'll do it.
You know, everything here is a bad idea. Temporary wounds.
If you insist, Lord
Yeah, no,
Captain.
those are What did... Oh yeah, she blocks the first crit in a round. Yeah.
Not injured. I'm enraged.
How the fuck do I move you out of this extremely horrendous position you're in? Bird over there.
I'll make it happen.
Blindness on all of them. I was hoping this wouldn't hit. I definitely need to kill a few of them. I don't have the force grenade. Don't think that will help me much though. I was hoping that was gonna crit. 3 to reload.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Oh, you're in a very bad position, I just noticed.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
I can't shoot with that, I have to use the
As
fire.
the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Yeah, we're not doing a lot of damage. Oh yeah, and that's if it is still alive.
Don't frighten me.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Technically it is, yes. Crack a grenade.
I am a navigator, not a servant. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Yeah, this is fucked. This is fucked. Yeah,
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Huh? Why'd you die? I mean, good, but why did you die? 18 shock damage. But if I move the crow here...
Who, if not me?
Well, at least it kills one of them.
I'll make it happen.
Out of range. And moving over there is suicide. Can you shoot him? No, but you can at least...
It's as good as done.
Now, how in the 7 hells are we gonna get closer to them?
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. I'll do it.
I also need to reload, yeah. Healing? I'm not close enough, and if I move out of cover, I'm fucked.
This sacrifice will forge our way to victory.
Before I do that... I'm not close enough for the extra turn to matter.
read tomes of military tactics.
Throwing range isn't close enough. Barely does any damage. The extra turn. Not useful on any of them.
If I may.
But, when does Argento get the next turn? The Mad Technomat is next. I don't think he can kill Argento.
I will not. That is not the Emperor's will.
Well,
This is why I was chosen.
was it just a 9% hit? I think there was a 9% hit.
Faith without eradicated.
Okay, Argento carrying our asses to hell and back.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Okay, we might have a chance actually. Oh, she can't walk over there. I can't really move you any further than this.
I refuse. On it.
So this is the next best thing I can do.
I won't stand for it.
I am, because I moved. Or other overseers. But other overseers still in combat.
My gut tells me it's a bad idea. I
Can't
won't
analyze
compromise my
him.
principles.
Yeah, can't do anything.
Who, if not me?
Bzz. Yeah. I technically have a grenade, but yeah, I can't really move any further than this. I mean, I could move over here, and with dashing, I think I can go. It's 3 movement, but she's gonna die if she gets too close. Plus 4 AP and MP.
As
Yeah.
the Emperor commands, I act.
There's no proper good cover here other than this. Can't throw the grenade. Isn't gonna destroy the cover, sadly. Yeah, no, this was a bad turn. Oh, he missed, thank God.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
But she now has 2 less. She can't really use this turn because
I'll paint your death in colors.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
can you reach? No.
I'll do it.
Could use dash, and that'll
Faith
make him
without
burn.
deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act.
And one shot, one opportunity.
This is why I'll do it.
Argenta girl.
As the Emperor commands, you, my Emperor.
Jesus Christ.
Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
Okay, I got humbled. I got very much humbled. I told the game, oh, it's not that difficult. And now the game humbled me, telling me, are you sure you think this is easy? Honestly, good. Good that the game kicked my ass. Good. Marksman rifle. Marksman rifle. Oh boy, everybody has injuries. Technically need to take care of them. Hey, what are you gonna do with the marksman rifle? I feel like her having the sniper doesn't do anything. Yeah, this crack grenade really saved me. Okay, you had this one, it did nothing. Well, it did do something, just... Increases the user's resolve with +2 for each level of Iconoclast. Yeah, Argenta carried us hard in this fight. Like, super hard. And Lysandra. The two of them really carried, like, extremely hard. Yeah, you're good. And Jay, you had 90% dodge and 10% you were meant to dodge, you just didn't make it work. The pistols. Did I give her the sniper rifle? Nah. This was a battle. This battle definitely kicked my ass.
Victory awaits.
Over there.
Am I allowed to go back to the ship to restock on my madness? Like my injuries?
What is that?
This wasn't here before.
Sins hidden in the heart turn all to decay. Never doubt
I know how to take risks.
Alessandra, how bad is the void degradation? Oh, lovely. Oh, lovely. Oh, fucking lovely. Oxgull, Mad Technomad, Save the Mad Magos. Okay, how do we best do this? God, it's so many servitors and technomads. This Mad Magos, I think, is gonna be the worst. The technomads I can handle, and the servitors. The rest... You know, why even wait for the... Like why should we... You know, just wait here, let them come to us. Dodge and parry tests.
Don't get too cocky.
Okay, who do I want to move? They were in a very shit position here.
Tell me, and it is done.
0%, why did I do that? Toxic needle. We're not hitting anything with this.
Don't get too cocky.
Looked impressive. Wasn't. Fucking speakers. Okay, she can run back into cover. Monofilament grenade. Deals rending damage with armor pen.
Guided by faith.
Yeah, I mean... 5%, 5%, 2%, 5%.
Doubt is for the... I'll do it.
Do that again. Can only do it with a singular shot, but... Technomad, Rock Skull, Herald of... No, I should take care of the Herald of Corruptions.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
While you're out in the open. How many speakers? 1, 2... I really fucked myself. And then the worst issue is that this Mad Mago is back here. Put the 35. Oh, lovely. And I can't get Pujan to move all the way back there. Yeah, if I move Pujan over here, there's a high risk he's gonna die to the Mad Mago's AoE attack. Attack the Mad Vox Skull, Mad Magos.
Not a problem for me.
I don't know what to do.
Suits my purposes.
I need Abelard here. I mean, Pujan technically has a pistol, but it's a shotgun. How high is your dodge? 67%. I'm willing to risk that. Oh boy. Pujan, I need you to hit this.
Absolutely not.
Oh, lovely.
All too easy.
67%. Yes, NG, 67%.
My place is at the fore. Victory is imminent.
Yeah, you don't really deal damage. Though shooting those speakers, every opportunity I get. But then I can't do a shield bash on this guy, but I think that's okay. 9 damage. Yeah. Okay, that taunting doesn't do anything.
At your beck and call.
That's a nice chance. No, the one you're thinking of is 2 more. It seems that up until now it was all just a tutorial, because now the game is ramping up. Which is good, I'm very happy about that.
Already done. Stand a chance.
Okay, that's one servitor down. Well, there's just the Magos I'm really scared of. Like, this Magos is... I think that guy is gonna be the reason I might win or lose. Wait, no, then he's in the line of sight of the Mad Technomash. He is then... If I move over here... It isn't much better. Yeah, no, then... Give Pujan those 12 additional... Alessandra, what do I do with you? Wait, I know exactly what I'm gonna do with you.
I'll make it happen.
Move the crow over there.
Taking calculated
Dominate on the crow. That forces them to move closer. Blind them.
Let's make some opportunities.
Oh, damn it! I should have studied one of them.
It's as good as done.
Okay, there's nothing else we can do, but this is good. They're not gonna be forced to get closer, and because they're forced to get closer, Pujan can hit them. Okay, now Lysandra is perfectly fulfilling her role as the CC machine. In different ways, even than in League, but... Yes, 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 come on, come closer. What do you mean, grenades? What do you... How would you miss almost every single grenade? Okay. I have a proposal. Pujan is gonna wreck the shit of this Magos. Pujan has had fucking enough of this wank stain.
Nothing I can't do.
Does it even stack what I was wanting? It doesn't stack, so I just still damage to Pujan for nothing. Okay.
All too easy.
No drugs? I don't have the AP for that right now.
Already done.
Pujan? Fuck him up. That's just one turn. That's just one turn. Pujan still gets his regular turn in just a second.
I can do that with the right
Move the
incentive.
front line over here. Make this the kill zone. I should have done that first. I should have done that first. Yeah, those temporary wounds are... Okay. What do I do with Argenta here that would be beneficial? I have an idea, but it's risky. But it should maximize the damage we can deal.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Okay, these guys are burning, and they're burning.
I refuse.
No sight of target. Well, then just move. You can't do all that much. They're all trying to shoot Pujan. Oh, there's 4 speakers. They're all focusing on Pujan. Pujan. Can't believe I'm saying this, but It's his time. It's been a while since we did this bit. It's time for it to return. You guys are lucky he can't do another turn. That was the perfect Pujan. That was the perfect Pujan turn. There was a worthy divining NG. If you don't agree with me, I demand you clip this. I know it's a bit weird for the streamer to say you should clip this, but this was clip worthy. This was very much clip worthy.
Victory is imminent.
Pujan just... They left Pujan to do his thing, just for him to completely wreck their shit.
Battlefields are always
Like, Pujan just decided to like, do violencia.
If only that were possible.
Target has to be under the effect.
Do not dare ask.
Okay, can't do that, okay.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Okay, then Abelard, I suppose.
Insist, Lord Captain.
This is doing hit by sense, so the fine is 5% penalty to armor.
It will be done. At your beck and call.
Anything else you can do, Cassia? I'll go get behind cover. Okay. There's just a Vox skull over there, so that's not too concerning. Get me over here. Blind. It progresses the veil a tiny bit, but I can live with that. And this also progresses the veil. This also progresses the veil.
I'll make it happen.
34% chance. 2 to 3. Thump. Where do you think you're going? Oh, that's Pujan. Oh, that's Pujan.
How about no?
That's Pujan. That's Pujan for to you, ladies and gentlemen. The one and only Pujan.
Am I getting paid for this?
Target is too close.
I don't have time for this.
What do you mean no have to reach the target? Oh, sorry me, but...
Suits my purposes.
Sorry me. Oh, I dodged it. Okay. J...
Me? Never in 1,000 sectors.
Can I move the... No. Okay, now how do I best do this? What does the Vox Skull even do? Melee protocols. Tiny creature. Chance to hit this creature is reduced by 50%. Okay. I don't know, there's nothing that can shoot Argenta, so... I don't mind just wasting my ammo on... Argenta, how do you miss this? How do you miss this?
I will not.
How did you miss this, Argenta? Okay, Pujan. You need to redo everything you just did. I can't do it again.
Was your biggest mistake.
Sorry, me.
All too easy.
Okay, Abelard. Can you hit the thing? You can.
Follow my lead.
It's good. How much armor does it have? Nothing.
It will be done.
Taunt the serval skull.
Indeed.
Don't know how that's meant to work, but it does. Okay, extra turn.
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
Pujan, fuck this shit up again.
Already done.
This music sucks balls.
My tactics are flawless.
Oh. Wait, I can still charge at it. Oh, Pujan. Pujan, never change.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
15, 16 to 22.
Victory is an exemplary strike. Unexpected result. I will do my duty.
Defensive stance. I mean, you have the sniper rifle. 40%.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Why did I unequip? Yeah, I don't want to provoke more veil degradation. So let's just shoot the cum gun. Net cannon. And with a chainsaw, yeah, immobilized. Yep, you ain't moving, homie. Caw, caw, caw. You're not allowed to move.
Don't get too cocky.
Yeah, not what I was hoping for.
Faith without deeds and strike is a prayer.
Well now, the prowess of Mariusz Pujanowski, who single-handedly cleared this entire room. Oh, Pujan. Pujan, you never disappoint. You never disappoint. The Executioner makes an attack with their primary weapon. On hit, the target suffers weapon damage, and if it is affected by any damage over time, effect immediately suffers 4 additional instances of damage from these effects. Okay, yeah. Can't pick anything else. Until the next turn, the Vanguard attempts to attack each enemy that attacks the Vanguard. Their allies in a 3-cell radius around the Vanguard. To make this counterattack, if the Vanguard has enough MP, they can move toward the attacker. If the Vanguard moves, the area of this effect moves accordingly. Okay. Until the end of combat, the Arch Militant can make one additional attack each turn. Okay, including one attack on the first turn this heroic act was used. The first attack after each ability and each turn afterwards costs 0 EP. Overcharge. Wait, where we have this? Heals to full wound. The mobilized, prone, and stunned effects are removed from it. The Overseer's next 3 abilities cost 1 AP less. At the end of combat, the Overseer can relay it. Oh. Oh my. Oh, that's huge. The Master Technician selects a 3x3 zone on the battlefield. All allies, including Master Technician, that have line of sight to any enemy inside the selected zone, make an immediate single attack against a random enemy within the zone. Okay. Good one paired with Argenta and J. The Grand Strategist chooses one combat tactics area. Every ally inside that area except the Grand Strategist gains an extra turn with 1 AP and 2 MP at the start of the Grand Strategist's next turn. For every enemy that was killed in the select combat tactics area, the AP is increased by 1. Oi. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. Your imagination is playing tricks on you, making you see faces twisted in a scream in this... Okay. Okay.
It's about time.
Yeah, we're just imagining things. Okay. Okay. Okay.
We should deal with this.
This tribe wasn't there before.
I better myself
Must
through
be my smuggler's
service.
instincts.
Bruh. Living and terribly sick
The
creature.
Emperor favors me
Yep.
Halt! I noticed something.
Bro.
Duty prevails.
How many
I
damn...
won't tolerate weakness.
Can we just quickly go back to the ship so I can get rid of my injuries?
Is the key to success.
Aha! Found it.
The Emperor sets my path. Blessed
No,
be the
no,
road
no.
that we
This
take.
way. Then this way. This way. This way. Yes.
Never doubt me. The Emperor favors me today.
Injury that hasn't healed in time. Yeah, can I go back to the ship real quick? Let's just go back real quick, clear it. I think this is gonna be the end of the stream. Not yet, but after this. Okay, back to the drifting void ship. Same people. This is the kind of stuff that I'm having fun with. I think this is a bit like in the Pathfinder game, where, you know, at the very beginning you have like your the prologue and the first act, and then it's kind of like boring. Then the game lets you explore a bit more, and then it opens the entire map to you. That's what it feels like, and I'm very happy about that. I'm enjoying this. From the weakness of the mind, I will say, but guys. Headhunter-led carapace. Okay. Where is this carapace? There. Plus 3% dodge. Okay. Do you have... No, you're sticking to that. You're absolutely sticking to that. 10%... 5 agility. I mean, all this does is give her 4 dodge. 2% dodge. But it gives her 5% more armor. 8% more dodge. Against melee attacks and parry. You know, this is a bit better.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Okay, before we approach those technomads and probably have another massive battle ahead of us. Do a quick save. Magos Tiberius Mala. From the lies and antipaths, circuit preserve us. The air in the room is permeated by a wild mixture of miasmas of both mechanical and biological origin. blood, rust, vomit, machine oil, excrement, kerosene. All these smells blend together into such a thick stench that it almost feels palpable. Just as the air here is one mad tangle of odors, the device in front of you is a mismatch of wriggling wires and transplanted fragments. In all the clutter, one could almost miss the main component, a heavily augmented man whose upper body is embedded into the frame of the machine, dozens of wires piercing his flesh. A crust of congealed blood and other bodily fluids covers the man's entire body, but his eyes are open and his gaze keen. This gaze is turned to you, devoid of surprise or deference. Who are you to stir the peace of holy martyrs in the home of our grief? What do you want? You've been consumed by madness or with chaos sorcery. If you don't come out of your senses, your fate is sealed. Snap out of it and speak clearly what happened here. Who are you? A servant of the Omnissiah, an acolyte of the machine, a prisoner of purgatory, and a keeper of corruption. The man whispers via the implanted vox. Every word or motion causes his crippled body to shudder. Bloody foam glints from inside the wire-pierced wounds. What happened to your ship? Ship? There is no ship. There is only purgatory, a world of evil, made to harrow and torture those who follow the Omnissiah. It has already killed many of my brethren. But those who remain are strong, so very strong. It will keep the corruption at bay. I will hold it back. You've kind of failed. I have accepted a higher calling, the only one among my brethren to do so, as they keep the evil at bay with prayers and sacred symbols engraved on their traitorous flesh. I take this evil inside myself. I imbibe it as one does water. But it can do me no harm, for I am the eye of sanctity. I am the sacred filter, the link that protects the other parts of the machine from this caustic taint, and for as long as I remain here, the corruption will not prevail. What are you talking about? The great evil that pervades the universe, tempting with the unattainable, seducing with false knowledge. Evil has many names, but its essence remains the same. It was that evil that trapped us in here, but we were stronger. So, the symbols your brethren protect themselves with are symbols of chaos. Your knowledge is lacking, Invader. Those are secret holy symbols imparted to us by the Omnissiah. How else would my dear comrades have survived, if not for their protection? So many of us were devoured by evil. Wake up, all the signs are clear as day. You and your brother have fallen prey to the forces of chaos, and you don't even realize it. The man's eyes clear for a moment. They still lack understanding, but there is a hint of surprise. He slowly looks around the room, at the ecstatic priests, at his own mangled body. His voice hisses, as if he's struggling to say something. Oh yeah, the guy is... those don't look like cables. Oh, Jesus. Suddenly, the mingled stench in the room is drowned out by the sharp, piercing smell of ozone and grease. You sense that the nauseating atmosphere that prevailed in the room has condensed into a single point of evil in the depths of the ship, and is now hurtling towards you. Uh-oh. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? What is this? Forge Fiend. Huh. Oh my. When this creature suffers damage for the first time in a round, it becomes enraged and strikes back after every additional attack suffered this round. Oh. Whenever this daemon enters combat, each party member suffers momentum. Whenever this daemon dies, each party member gains 30 momentum. At the start of each of the demons' turns, all creatures around must pass a willful resistance or suffer the horrors of the warp effect. Oh lovely. Oh lovely. Oh lovely. Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is oh boy. Oh boy. Pujon? You will have to one-shot this thing again. Cassia over here, Argenta over here. I don't like her being behind that cover. That cover isn't safe. And over here, I suppose. Yeah, Pujan here, Abelard here. So the front line is undoubtedly right here.
I've got a prize.
Cover efficiency, dodge, over penetration, critical hit chance.
I can do that with the right incentive. Tell me, and it is done.
Cover efficiency, not really the case. Parry tests, yep.
I can do that with the right incentive.
How do I best do this? Ignore cover. I mean, can that thing even like, suffer poison damage? Hmm. 16 to 28 damage. What does your soul do again? Increased area of effect. Oh, that's all there is to it. Okay. And then you move back here.
I know what I'm doing. Usually.
Nothing I can't do. Not a problem for me.
No crit. Zero % chance.
Don't get too cocky. I'll do it.
How do I best do this with you, Argenta?
As the Emperor commands.
For every attack I do, it's gonna do attacks again.
This is unacceptable.
I mean, the Vox Skulls buff the enemies, so... What about fire? Yeah, fire here is a good idea. 16 burn damage, 11.
Doubt is for the weak.
%8 hit chance, 57.
Faith without deeds is worthless. I refuse.
There was no need to hit Pujan.
Abelard, I'll save your colors.
Oh. Abelard is dead.
If only that were possible.
Abelard is already dead.
That is foolishness.
Has to be under the effect. What effect? I cannot be targeted again.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Who in here would benefit from another turn? Or any turn in general.
I'll see to it personally.
Okay, well, that's gonna help a tiny bit. Oh, I'm so fucked. This forge fiend is gonna fuck me up.
Who if not me?
Only 66 to 68 damage.
I won't stand for it.
So is he dead or just unconscious? Dead.
It's as good as done.
Can move the crow over there and then have everybody be blind. What else can I really do other than shoot? So are they not slowed, immobilized? Immobilized and regain movement points. I didn't give Pujan the strength drugs.
Suits my purposes. Nothing I can't do.
You're the sworn enemy. I can't afford a reckless strike right now.
Nothing I can't watch and learn.
Okay. A bit rude, wasn't it?
Am I getting paid for this?
Always about money with this woman. Still sworn enemy, right? No.
All too easy. Not a problem for me.
Sweet sister.
Okay, but why aren't you focusing Pujan? I don't... I mean, he did say something about that, but I... Who could benefit from this? I mean, all of my damage dealers are currently 2 feet under.
Don't get too cocky.
And you attacking...
This battlefield air is good for my lungs.
Yeah, Pujan not having the drugs is... Oh, fuck off. Like, Pujan has already been targeted by that.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
I'll see to it personally.
Analyze how much armor. So has no armor, only 18% dodge. So this wouldn't do anything. It's still blinded, right? Yeah. don't wanna risk damage because then it's just gonna shoot. Yeah, I suppose the next best thing is to shoot the Weber again. There's no cover up here.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Well, I don't want the server to attack her. Yeah, that Vox Skull is gonna die next turn. Analyze. It's not gonna kill. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. So, is there anything else I can do before I do this? Don't see anything. Why didn't this count as an attack? Twin plasma. Sure, fuck it. Okay, that doesn't count as attacks. Well, had I known that.
Nothing I can't do.
Okay, Puja, now I absolutely need you.
Not my specialty.
Isn't low enough. Okay.
Suits my purposes.
I don't have temporary wounds. 13 temporary wounds. All the temporary wounds increases melee damage. So then I'm down to 1 AP.
Already done. Not a problem for me.
Nothing scares this man.
I can do that. Never fight fair.
Nothing scares this hunk of a man.
I'd like to, but I can't. Don't get too cocky.
I'll make it happen.
Okay, now it should be easy going. Just that servitor.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Okay, 18.
I am a navigator, not a
No, but you're
servitor.
allowed to have some fun. Okay, can you use it on yourself?
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
The one turn you were meant to hit.
On it.
And you miss.
I'll make it
Proof. Shadows start to bleed. Shadows can't bleed, silly. Would you finish this shit off, please? Boom.
Value has been lost.
The man's mutilated body is is racked by wave after wave of convulsions. Evil. That was evil incarnate. Evil, the corruption that watches us day and night. Suddenly the man raises his head and looks you straight in the eye. You have banished the evil. You tried to warn me, but I was deaf. The ship, Kiavagama, it followed us from there. Kiavagama, is this where the ship is from? Yes, the man whispers. The ship, the planet, the traitors among our brethren, tormenting the sacred mechanisms, letting corruption into their systems. They turned that which is holy into the unholy. And they set these new twisted machines on us. They were like comrades. We managed to flee, but one of the monsters found its way onto the ship. A tear appears on the corner of his eye. He thrashes frantically in the mess of wires piercing his body. We fought. We cut off one module after another, as one cuts away rotting flesh. But it followed. Its invisible influence, the corruption it exuded, it claimed us one by one. The crew were merely humans of flesh and blood. They were so weak, they succumbed so easily. We could not even save them from evil, and so we gave the ship to the darkness among the stars. But the darkness came for us too. In this last module, where we intended to make our last stand, then I sacrificed myself. I became a filter, a stop against the corruption emanating from the machine. I succumbed. The corruption came from our souls, the corruption of Kiaba Gamma. Traitors. With the last of his efforts, he rasps. The fabricator sensor. It all started with him. He was the one who led the state into the sacred code. He was the one who doomed our brethren. He was the one who spawned the steel monstrosities in the furnace of our planet. I succumbed to chaos and paid for your weakness. Rest in peace, you will be avenged. I was part of the great force that drives the universe. I do not fear the cold of death. A wheezing breath escapes the man's chest, then his eyes close. Well now. Ooh, little chest. Gain 15 Medicae. Heretical Voltaria. Well, I don't have heretical.
New challenge for me.
Lord.
That's how it's done.
The empty shell of a demon engine. It was this creation, a horrifying mix of real space technologies and the deranged powers of the warp that disrupted the ship's systems and twisted the tech priestess' minds. So, first off, Pujan, you need your drugs again. What, Pujan without drugs? Then... plus 10% parry. Actually, couldn't you use this? Stem parry, dodge against military. No, this is perfect for you. Okay, lots of flak chest plates. Sort this. Plus 15 Medicae. Might actually be useful on her, given she's one of the few Medicae we have. Medicae 55. Medicae 35. Medicae 20. Elisandro also knows a ton about Medicae, but... to commerce and lore Imperium. I mean, Medicae. Cure injuries it suffers in combat. Oh, you have 70 Medicae. Wait, can you heal injuries? You can't.
You jest, surely.
What is it with these people that know a fuck ton about medicine, but can't? Ugh.
Victory awaits.
It makes no goddamn sense. But this was fun. I loved this section. This was, I thought the fight against the Chaos Space Marine was cool. This part, by far, so far, my favorite. No question about it. I love this part. This part was... wouldn't say 10 out of 10, but right up there with one of my favorites. Now give all of this to Cargo, 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 Mechanicus Creations, Cargo. Uniform, yes, uniform. Uniform. Mechanicus Creation. Yeah, this needle ring is useless. Give that shit away. Is that it? How much uniform cargo do we have? Because if we have enough... How much uniform cost? Wait, I check this again. Here? No. Where could I mean, I can check cargo here with him. Shipping and transportation of goods, and if I go to reputation, uniform kit, we're at 80%. They have... Come on, can't tell me I have no more uniform. They have no uniform cargo. Jewelry cargo. Like this one, do you even have warp damage? Also suffers burning. Ooh, yeah. Armor. Mechanicus creation. Holy gifts. Armor. Miscellaneous. Jewelry, armor, uniform. That's not a 15% uniform. Mechanicus creations, armor. Dang it! I like 5% uniform cargo. Dang it! So you had... Wait, who had the uniform? You did. La 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 la. Marksman rifle, combat shotgun. Yeah, this is for Silver Skull. Gloves of endurance. Nope. Right. Jesus Christ, it's okay, we're already out of it. Okay. Stream. Okay, game save. Well, this was a ton of fun today. The end was definitely, like, I love that. I love that end. I love that end a lot. Well, the fight or that void ship thing, that was super.